Hello, happy Wednesday and happy back from half term if you are lucky enough to one, be off if you've got children, and two, go away. Last year we didn't go away in October and I regretted it. It was rubbish because then it's a very long way till the next holiday, sort of February time, or Christmas, which we were meant to be going away, but we didn't because the train strikes. Great. Anywho, we went up to Scotland and we were in a sort of little lodge, literally on Loch Lomond. Beautiful, really nice, really remote, lot to walk in. Dog is as happy as Larry, even though his name's not Larry. He absolutely loved it, which he does. He likes holidays just as much as the rest of us. But we all need that cut off, that switch off, that change from the mundane day that we do Monday to Friday, and then the weekends are always sort of catch up. So I love holidays because as much as the boys would complain partly, going for walks and doing things, to me it's really important to get out in the fresh air, be with nature, go do something you don't do at home, drag them out of bed because you can do that at home, which they love. But it's just, and I love our family time together because the four of you spending lots of time together and watching stupid movies. I made them watch Dragnet, Trading Places. 30 years ago that was made. It's got a bit of choice language that we wouldn't be allowed to use today, understandably. And Weird Science, which is my favourite film. I mean, what can you not like about boys with bras on their heads to create a woman? So, it's them beautiful things. And I loved it. And I love Scotland. And it's beautiful. And I go back again, despite the 5-hour journey, which was absolutely fine. Go on Monday, come back on Sunday. Beautiful. Lots going on this week. And it's lots going on with some changes that have been happened. We did mention that we weren't too sure. I think it was on our blog before we left on holidays. That we weren't too sure whether the assembly was just temporarily closed or closed forever. And I have heard this week that it is closed, sadly. It's a business, when this business shutters are down, it's sort of giving you a message, one, that it's closed, but how much your business has struggled. So I know that they shut, I think, Monday, Tuesday because it wasn't busy, and then shut Wednesday, and you just can't keep doing that. As much as your heart is in your business, you have to put your business head on and decide what's better for you. People have this perception that if you own your own business, you're loaded, which we've discussed before. People aren't, and sometimes you have to make decisions, and this decision is and has been about probably what's right for them. I don't know what's happened. I don't know any stories at all with regards to why they've shut. It's just sad always sad to see. And I love the assembly. It was a really chill place with good music. The beers and wines and spirits and stuff are really reasonable price. So it's really sad that has shut. Also, we've seen CLO, if you've been into CLO, they're sort of making sort of a change in direction with their business. So you can go in and have a look and they'll have a chat with you. And there's lots of information on the tables there about what their plan is. And again, businesses have to change direction sometimes because it's just what they have to do. And again, you can't run a business on your heart alone. You have to put your head in, especially if it's going to affect you and your family. It just can't be done. So there is a change of direction for CLO. Obviously, there's been lots of information with Sandy at Shine this week. And to me, I was a bit unsure about sharing it. She's one of her colleagues or friends that works at Shine, I'm not too sure, has kindly put up a Just Giving page because Sandy, like many businesses, Sandy won't be the only one who COVID kicked big time. And, they're always constantly chasing the tail and a debt builds up, or obviously with lots of businesses, the energy is really kicking ass and the cost of living, not just for us, but for businesses. And a shutter down, it says one thing, a change in direction says another. But when someone puts up a Just Giving page for another business because they've incurred a debt, that's screaming how much, how hard it is to run a business. And I wasn't too sure about sharing it because I know Sandy is not the only business that's going to be in trouble. But to get to have to do that, then that's really screaming for help. So we did share her, thank you for all the donations. And to be fair, it seems to have worked a little bit. Whether Sandy will get the whole amount that she really needs to keep the business open, because she does bloody work hard, and she works a lot of hours, 7 days a week. And again, like I said before, can you continue to do that? And then what comes up when businesses make decisions is people on social media having their say about nothing. They don't know or understand or run a business, so haven't got a clue, and then just have an opinion. Just because it's freedom of speech, it doesn't mean you should say it. And then obviously then comes in the Christmas market that has gone. And the one thing that the Christmas committee should have said, don't give a shit here, is the Christmas market can't go ahead, and we're looking into it for 2024, and then arrange a meeting with the traders before that happens. End of. And that's how it should have been. But it wasn't. It was put out on social media, and this is where you should not use social media as a tool for aggression, frustration, shouting, getting annoyed, pissed off, whatever it is. Do not use social media to do that, because it makes you look unprofessional. It's a miscommunication, can then lead to misunderstanding, and then we get the people coming in, and then potentially it could have some legal implications if you're not careful about what you say, what you do, and then don't shut stuff down. And then obviously then people jump on the bandwagon and then give other people, and then other people that are involved in that, and it goes on and on and on. It gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and then the information shared and put all the shitty gossip pages are on. Don't put stuff on social media. It doesn't get you anywhere. All it does is create a ball of crapness, and then everybody pecks at it like a bird on a fat ball, and just pecks and pecks and pecks at all this information, has their opinion. Again, just because it's freedom of speech doesn't mean you should say it. And then people suffer, businesses suffer, or the whole thing suffers. All that needed to be said was the Christmas market cannot go ahead this year. We're looking into it 2024, and then arrange a meeting with the traders for next year. Nobody really needs to know. Why do we need to know why it couldn't go ahead? It's of no relevance to me. It's going ahead or it isn't going ahead. But it's them people that just... So to me, it just... I feel sorry for the people that have been implicated because it's crap. I feel sorry for the reason that it's being put out there. I feel sorry for all the people that feel that they need to have their say when they don't. It just doesn't help a situation at all. And I know Sandy... putting a colleague that's put this information out about it, people have also had their say, and it's just like, just stop. This is where social media comes in, and it drives me crackers, because people just feel that they should say about stuff they don't understand. If you're running a business or running a Christmas market, it's bloody hard work, especially when you're volunteers. So there's two sides to every bloody story. And people will then just make their own assumptions and take sides, and it gets ugly, and it has got ugly and unnecessarily ugly. I was part of the Christmas committee for 1 year, and then the term came across quite a lot. Oh, we've always done it like that, so we're not going to change, and I just left. And then a few more people came in and did make them changes, and I've made it brilliant. And the volunteer that does run, I don't know how many there is now, because it's been a mix of change. It was always some traders, people from the lines, and some councillors that were involved in it. I've no idea who runs it now, really, apart from maybe 1 or 2 people, but it's bloody hard work. And then I just think it's all being blown out, and people have pecked at it, like I said, like a fat ball. Anyhow, let's move on to something really nice, which is things that are coming up this week. Saturday is the WI Christmas Fair at the Welfare Hall between 10 and 12. Free entry, go. The lovely Dawn at Sewn Sweet Sewn is going to be there as well, and you can talk to her about signing up for a Christmas bauble craft workshop as well. I think that's going to be at Station House. So that one's not fully booked, but she's doing stuff. So 1, it's only worth going to see her stuff because it's great anyway, and 2, go and chat to her about her workshops that are coming up. So that's on Saturday for the WI, and there's going to be lots of things there. Go and support it, because all the money goes to good things. And then we've got number 2, virtual horse race. The lovely team at Garforth Parish Cricket Club have just announced on the 25th of the 11th, again at the Welfare Hall for 7:30. They're running a virtual horse race night, and all the proceeds from that, £5 a ticket, cheap as chips, will go back into the cricket club. So they're just doing events to try and make some money. Anyone can come. Obviously it's 18 plus, because there'll be drinks involved. But, you know, it's great. Something local, something to go and have a laugh, something to raise some money. I'll put the information on the blog on Friday. They have shared on their social media pages, so if you want to go to Garforth Parish County, I always get this wrong, Garforth Parish Cricket Club, or is it County Cricket Club? On their Facebook page, all the details are there, and the number for Gary to get some tickets. But I said I will put it on the blog on Friday. And then Garforth Musical Society, their first rehearsal for their panto for Treasure Island was last night, again at the Welfare Hall. And tickets are on sale for that at Scream. They were £10 last year. I don't know what they are this year. Probably about the same. On Tuesday the 5th to the 9th, and they've got Saturday pantomime as well, Saturday matinee, sorry, again at the Welfare Hall. And it's great. The Garforth Musical Society are a lovely bunch of people, and they put on some brilliant performances. So Treasure Island, 5th to the 9th of December, get yourself into a little bit of a Christmas mood, and then tickets are to be purchased at Scream Hairdressers. And then we move on to Saturday the 15th of January, a couple of months ahead, but it's a children's panto, Cinderella, at Fairfields Community Centre, £7 a ticket. Again, I'll put these details on the blog on Friday, but email for that is panto@fairfields.org to get your tickets. So get your tickets in now for January's panto, 3 o'clock on the 15th of January. Right, I think that's it. I've had me say, I've had me like, and it's 11 minutes in now. So have a beautiful day. The weather is getting colder. Ooh, autumnal. And again, just because you can have freedom of speech, sometimes doesn't mean you should just say it if you're going to affect someone. Because that is just, there's no need.